So we out here with the king.
What's up, man? Prince Sosa and Emmanuel, man. This is my domain. This is my hood, man. Deep Ellum, kind of.
Deep Ellum, the Harlem of Dallas.
Yo, yeah, hell
We
yeah.
just found out it's the Harlem of Dallas.
Yeah. We in the long term, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, right now, all I can say is Deep Ellum Reconquista.
Deep Ellum Reconquista.
The Deep Ellum Reconquista.
Oh, Reconquista.
Reconquista. Deep Ellum
That's
Reconquista.
right. Yes, sir. Reconstruction.
We're gonna save Deep Ellum and bring it back to what it was and keep it what it's supposed to be, man.
That's right. We still here.
Yeah, we still here, though.
We don't die. We multiply.
Yeah.
We don't care how many foreigners are in the country or in this area. We still here. You know what I'm saying? They just aspects of us.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to see our children around.
Yeah. It's just aspects of the original man, you know.
That's right.
The original man.
Man, I learned some great things about red, black, yellow, and white people. You know what I mean? Nobody's actual color, so it's really a political. It's really a political title. So really, you could be white, you could be black, you could be yellow, you could be red. I feel like sometimes the pushback is so hard when you say I'm white. Motherfuckers don't even understand. The dumbing down of America has really taken to understand the basic things. You calling me a black man, ain't nothing black on me but my beard, you know.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes brown, like your hair. Your hair is brown.
Yeah,
Look at his hair brown. That's a brown man.
Yeah,
Soil
man, and that's
of the earth.
That's just the thing, man. Is I've learned to kind of go along and play the game as well. You know, I don't.
I hear you talking about church more and everything.
That's what I'm saying, because me personally, I don't identify as a black man. I identify as a Negro.
A Negro.
Yeah, and let me break it down. Okay. Now the thing is, like one of the Bible dictionaries or whatever say you had Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Right.
So I forgot which Bible dictionary it was, and then at another time we'll show it to you right for your own eyes so you can see it. But Ham, they try to tell us that we had, white people try to say that we had black skin because we were cursed because of the curse of Ham and all that. Forget all that. Okay, the Bible dictionary say that Ham is progenitor of the black race, but not the Negro. Shem is the progenitor of the Negro and certain other, races of brown skin.
So is the Negro like Hebrew or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah and no. I mean, the Hebrew, like there's Hebrews there with Ham, Shem, and Japheth. But mostly like it came from Shem. Yeah, Shem's. They were Shem was put as their father. Shem was the father of Hebrew. It was Hebrew and all that. So yeah, but basically they are Shemites, and then Japheth is the progenitor of the white race. So like this is what I mean is like the Hebrew came from Shem, but everybody mixed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So is Hebrew more of a political thing like Christianity?
It's more of a political thing, man. Like I don't interpret the Bible like literally. I understand the symbolism, but also understand that like there's ways of interpreting these holy scriptures. You can interpret it on a microcosmic level, which is psychological. Or the mesocosmic level, which is your environment, your family and all that, and the macrocosmic level, your nation, your country, your tribe,
your world,
So yeah, man, like that's why I figured like about these religious books, and I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game like they make us think that these things really matter, man. Like a Muslim ban. Okay, I mean, but at the same time,
and it's only 90 days. They're acting like it's a damn lifetime.
Oh, really? I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's 90 days.
I don't know about it because I don't
days.
listen to the media anymore.
Right.
But it's because I already saw what's coming. I already saw what was coming, man. It's like, I saw that we're gonna kind of play up this sense of American nationalism, and that means they have to have a scapegoat, And people like me who have kind of read books read stuff like Albert Pike, man. We understand that like the Third World War was going to be, kicking off between the media manipulation on playing on the conflict between the nation of Israel and Muslims, and white Christians are like blessed. All those who bless Israel, you know what I'm saying, will be blessed and all that shit. So that's, Israel runs the United States. Who gets, billions of dollars in aid, for...
Yeah, from us. That's where your tax money going, bro.
All that.
So check it out. You're a professional astrology
and numerologist, man.
with a focus on personal,
Personal
and business.
Personal in inner life enrichment, but also business as well. Like one thing I'm really good at doing with my knowledge of astrology and numerology is being able to plan things. You know, like plan things according to the life cycle. Plan things according to the moon. That's what I want to do. I want to take this program eventually, and I want corporations to save tens of thousands of dollars on HR and hiring people. I want this program,
And that's by tapping into their esoteric aspects as far as business. So saying they should open up a campaign at a certain time of the year,
Exactly.
particularly hiring people and firing people in a particular time of the year, so on and so forth, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you give them the plan. How long would your plan be? Would it be 1 year, 5 years, 10 years out, or how would you deal with it?
Okay, well, the inner life enrichment is 7 weeks, but
Get on this side of the light.
okay.
Get the light right.
Well, the inner life enrichment for as far as like just inner life enrichment, having practices that you can go through. That's 7 weeks, 49 days. But working with I want to have. Okay, let me explain. I want to have more or less. I want to have a medical outlook. I want to have a financial outlook, and I want to have a relationship outlook. And I guess more or less for corporations, that'll be more or less the financial or relationship outlook. Minimum is 6 months. Okay, I want to have 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. But I want the maximum to be 6 years, 7 years. You know, I can't go no further than 7 years.
So you're gonna be dealing with people and companies for a maximum of 6 to 7 years.
Yeah, maximum of 6 to 7 years.
All right. Welcome to the King Queen's Court. This is King D, and this is.
What's up, man? My name is Prince Sosa Emmanuel, man. Prince Sosa Emmanuel. I was born Christopher Rashad Brown, but no more, man. Prince Sosa Emmanuel, man.
Absolutely.
I created the 49-day inner life enrichment system, which is a 12-step program encompassing physical, mental, spiritual healing.
Say that again, brother. Slow that down again for us, because I know you're intellectual, but some people like me, need a moment.
It is the 49-day inner life enrichment system.
The 49-day
Inner life enrichment system.
Because I need the people to get it.
49-day inner life enrichment system.
The 49-day inner life enrichment system.
Mm-hmm.
That is,
which is 12-step program encompassing physical, mental, spiritual healing.
physical, mental, and spiritual healing.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Master. Absolutely.
So,
We've been knowing each other for roughly 2 years.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, ups and downs. Very spiritual, very timeless relationship. We both Aries, so we have the same fire.
Yeah.
And we got a lot going on inside, so we're now expressing that outwardly. We're excited. So tune in to what the King has to say, because it's vital information that can help us. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I really do appreciate it. Everybody that's ready to work, let's work. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So, what I can say about the 49-day inner life enrichment system, first of all, is like the first 3 steps are free. And how it starts is all you gotta do is just write down your first name, middle name, your last name, add appears on your birth certificate, and your date of birth.
Speak up something.
Okay. So, yeah, you write down your first name, middle name, last name, add appears on your birth certificate, and your date of birth. And I'm a professional numerologist and astrologer. I take it, look at it ephemeris to look at all your astrological aspects and natal positionings. So that's basically what a cover sheet looks like when I do it by hand. One of these cover sheets they're available for I'll give it to you for about $5-10 just to cover sheet with core analysis. The core analysis is free.
Okay, how do people get in touch with you?
How people get in touch with me right now? Right now, it's just my phone number. Let's go ahead and get that out. 214-374-9363. 214-374-9363.
And you can get that in the comments below, in the section below. I'll lay that number.
Yeah, so like I said, the first 3 steps are absolutely free, man. The first, that's actually the first step is write down your first name, middle, last name, date of birth. But the second The second step is that's when you contemplate your life centers. Okay, you contemplate your life centers, things like your possessions, your family, your spirituality, your education, stuff like that. And you go through a guided meditation. I'll take you through a guided meditation. We visualize these things and do certain affirmations, and that's because that's what we want to do. Is we want to plant that seed. We want to plant that seed because remember the first 3 steps are free. So by the time you get to the 4th step and you decide this is for me, which it should be, it will be. I guarantee you. Now those seed is planted. That seed is planted. Now we're just time. I give you the spiritual practices. The affirmations, the meditations, also maybe even the workout plan or a diet plan that you may need to radiate certain energy to attain the life or what it is that you like. That's where I'm focusing on that, and like we want to. That's how we're gonna. That's what's going to separate us when a client, so-called client, hires our team. Because corporations are people too. People are people. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's a person, that's technically called a person, has a cosmic energy that they radiate, and there's a way that it aspects with other people's energies. So that's a little bit too esoteric right now. But I mean, the fact is that we're moving into an age where you gotta have skill, and to help find that skill, you gotta have spiritual practices incorporated in everyday life.
It's interesting because we do have spiritual practices incorporated every day in our life, but we have forgotten that they are our rituals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, sunrise and sunset, birthdays, holidays. These are very ritual. Our life is still centered around these things, but it's about taking the consciousness and taking control of that and being able to channel that energy to the right channel. I'm all about it, man. You're on point.
Yeah, and I think the reason why we forgot because, man, like, unfortunately, me, I'm kind of suffering the consequences of not taking that route, not assuming though, but like, the reason why we lose is because the society we live in. We're worried about making it to work on time, paying bills,
Work by, what do they call it? Work by, eat, die, work by, wait. Work by, eat, die, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just the same cycle every single day of the matrix. And it's that Saturn matrix,
Yeah.
And understanding really the vibration we're living in. And not only that, oversharing it so you can play both sides of the field. It's really a benefit when you know what's going on. I like the matrix, and it really makes you thorough. Yeah. It makes you have to be real.
Yeah, and my thing is that, like, okay, what we were just talking about, like, we can consider when we move into the point where we're growing our own food, because of a vertical farm that we might be building in the most impoverished, food deserts in the state. Now we can see every meal is sacred again. And because the thing is, the blueprint is already written. Like when I decided I wasn't gonna go to school, I was at least gonna put it off. You know what I'm saying, until I got my mind right. Because school doesn't teach you how to be an entrepreneur.
There's no billionaire 101.
Yeah, it's not. And I drew up a plan for community kitchens, man. Like, why don't we like turn, for instance, the Martin Luther King Center looked like it's about to be shut down anyway. We turn the Martin Luther King Center into a community center where you have a community kitchen, you have a 18-hour-a-day gym, you can have worship center, big worship, like a temple, like a big worship center. You know what I'm saying? For like holy days where all the churches in the community will come, for a big feast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And celebrate Christianity is how it's supposed to be. If you're gonna be religious freaks. That's all I'm saying. So
sanitize all of that.
So that's one of my videos. But the big thing is the community kitchen, though. Community kitchen, because if you can even have a farm on that place. you can even have a farm, like, you know, a little farm growing food at the community center, at Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? This place
Right.
So that's all I'm thinking about. Like, you can even get a couple people in the community to have like your own Tom Thumb, basically. You know, all these, there's so many properties over there.
Hey, so I'm gonna give everybody your number. Make sure they get the download. And man, we're gonna keep going on. You know, we got a lot of things going on. Shout out to Amin Rashidi.
Yeah, man.
3 Nation Radio.
Yeah,
Papa Ra. Holla. Also, shout out to the King Queen's Court as always. We've got great things coming up. We got 2 new videos coming up. We're gonna talk about the appreciation of your value as a man. Say, so as a man, you get in a relationship with a gorgeous, beautiful woman, or say a woman that just really you falling in love with, but you starting to notice she's starting to think she's a little better than you in some kind of way. You feel me?
Man,
Your value system has to be on point. You gotta understand where to articulate, when not to articulate.
You need to talk to me about that.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so the video's coming up, and the next video after that, we're gonna talk about conflict resolution, and we're gonna be talking about business conflict resolution as well as personal conflict resolution. So stay tuned. We got great things coming up. Also, number 3 video, we're gonna have a fireside chat with Black Dallas. That's gonna be a hell of a show. So it's gonna be great. All right, now, peace.